Hi friends, hope you're doing fine. So I'm coming again with the new features of RHEL8. So Hybrid Cloud. So the new feature that supports RHEL because we do have a OpenStack, we do have a OpenShift, we do have a lot of components, but RHEL8 Hybrid Cloud is supporting MariaDB as a database, and it supports for most of the applications. So today we are going to discuss about our default database of RHEL, that is MariaDB. How MariaDB is different from MySQL, and what are the features we have in MariaDB, how we can do installations, how we can do configurations, how we can create tables. The general things we are going to cover, which every administrator is supposed to know, because uh, if you are going for OpenStack without MariaDB database, it's not possible because MariaDB is supporting OpenStack as well. So today we will cover this our topic. We general discussion we are going to cover on MariaDB. So, the MariaDB is a popular, particularly in terms of database technology, particularly in RDBMS, and it's a popular fork of MySQL created by MySQL original developers. There are, it's not similar, it's similar to MySQL, but not completely. But there are several features which has been enhanced, which have been replaced in which is not available in MySQL, but it's available in MariaDB. The important features of MariaDB, its general support is supporting GPL, LGPL, or BSD. That means MariaDB includes a wide selection of the storage engines, including high performance storage engines for working with the RDBMS data sources. MariaDB is a standard and popular querying language. You can retrieve your data very fast in MariaDB, and it supports many applications like PHP, Wave, Apache, MySQL. You can create a database cluster as well. And MariaDB also offer many operators and comments which is not available in MySQL. Earlier, MySQL is not supporting so many applications, but MariaDB is the enhanced feature, and it supports most of the application like PHP, Apache, .NET, and you can install MariaDB in multiple operating systems, not only in Unix. You can install in Windows as well. MariaDB supports most of the popular operating systems. You can install in Ubuntu, you can install in Windows, you can install in anywhere, wherever you want. MariaDB is very flexible. So let us now particularly, let us go through some RDBMS terminology, what exactly we are going to do in, we are not going to discuss the complete thorough knowledge of database, but the general things we are going to discuss. What exactly database? A database is a data source consisting of tables. There are so many tables in database. In one database, it's supporting multiple tables, and all these tables with related with each and other tables. And MariaDB is keeping their data in multiple tables, and it's relating those tables with the primary and foreign key. So, and it supports indexing as well. It supports referential integrity. This term refers to the ensuring all foreign key value point for existing rows. There will be a column. A column meaning data element is a structure holding of one type, for example, shipping dates, author name, or Row is the structure grouping related to data. And redundancy, this term refers to storing data twice in order to accelerate the systems. So we will see how we can create a database, how we can create a small table, and how we can relate all this table, and how we can take the backup of database, how we can take the backup of our table. So even if it is corruption of any kind of thing, you can restore your data very fast, particularly in this MariaDB terminology of MariaDB, the dot 8 hybrid cloud. It's supporting by default MariaDB. A database application exists separate from the main applications and store data collection. Every data employs one or multiple APIs to create access management, search, and replication of the data. So database also uses non-relational data sources such as object or files, or you can say if anywhere any component which exists in table, how it is related to the other tables using indexing, and how it's associated with the database. So the RDMS offers the following features. You can see here, they enable you to implement a data source with tables, columns, and indexes. These ensure integrity of references across rows or multiple tables. They automatically update indexes. They interpret SQL queries. So today we will see how we can retrieve data from tables, from database, from query using structured query language that we have a complete implementation demo after this. So here are the features of MariaDB. You can see that it operates under GPL, BSD, and LGPL license. It's open source technology. It's not, you don't require any kind of like a high, you can install anywhere MariaDB. MariaDB supports a popular standard query language. It comes with many storage engines, including a high performance. It provides a cluster technology. You can create a database cluster using MariaDB. And MariaDB supports most of the application like PHP, Apache, popular languages, and web development. Most of the websites storing their data in MariaDB. Once, if you are talking about OpenShift, if you are talking about OpenStack, MariaDB is the only one database, RDBMS database, which is supporting most of the applications. So MariaDB comes with additional commands that are not available in MySQL. MySQL is not supporting those applications, but MariaDB is supporting most of the applications, like OpenShift, OpenStack. These are the latest hybrid technology is totally dependent on MariaDB database technology. So now the MariaDB is the next step in database management. And you know, there is a vast selection of storage engines, some of which are high performance engines to facilitate working with other DNS sources. The query language of MariaDB is standard and quite popular in terms of a structured query language. MariaDB is a flexible and versatile, being supported by multiple operating systems and programming languages. Most of the programming languages supporting MariaDB, most of the operating system is supporting MariaDB. It's an open source technology. You can install wherever you want. You can manage your database very easy, because more for flexible application or flexible uh, programming, we need a flexible database. So MariaDB is supporting all most of the things. So you can see that we have a servers, how we can manage our servers using RDBMS technology. So here you can see that we do have a multiple database servers, and these database servers is replicated across each other, and you can make servers as a master or slave servers, and you can keep these servers can support your applications. The most common thing is like OpenStack. If you are talking about OpenStack, MariaDB is the default database which is supporting from the back. Whatever the data which is related to like Keystone or any kind of user database or application database, everything is in the MariaDB. So MariaDB is supporting most of the applications, and it's quite flexible as well. So you can see here how our web server proxy SQL server is supporting, our app is supported by the our database servers. You can do your coding, you can do your programming or any kind of scripting using MySQL RDBMS like MariaDB database. And you can create a container. It can support a Docker container as well. So we will see how to do that. We'll have a complete demonstration after that. So we'll see how MariaDB is supporting from the front end, from the back end, distributed query processing, how it is happening, how the performance. MariaDB is keeping their tables, their database across multiple servers, and they can support their application very fast. You can make a connection from anywhere. You can connect your database from in any of the server. You can move your data anywhere, and it's supporting distributed data storage technology. You can keep in local disk or a SAN storage area network. So the MariaDB is quite flexible, in particularly in terms of a hybrid cloud. So what exactly the relational database? A relational database is a mechanism that allows the persistence of data in an organized way. Database stores data items organized as a set of tables, with each table representing an entity. So here you can see, if I want to retrieve all the data from the product table, we can select strict from product. So it will give you the all data from the product table. Similarly, you can fetch only one table like name. Here by category wise, we can retrieve database very fast. And MariaDB is supporting multiple common operators like equal to, not equal to. If you have millions of data in your database, you can retrieve using filter structure query language. So that time these operator will support equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, search for pattern. So these are the operator which is making MariaDB flexible, particularly while retrieving using structure query language SQL. So generally, if you want to know about the table name, these are the commands like I want to know what are the columns we are having, which columns support character wise, integer wise, float wise. You can describe the table name. You can update the table name using filters also, the records also. You can use the database, which database you want to see. Show database, show tables, it will show you the tables. You can retrieve the records from the table. These are the small things that every administrator is supposed to know in order to maintain the backend of database. So sometimes you need to have in order to troubleshoot, you need to connect to database, and you need to understand what is wrong with the database. So these are the things that we are supposed to know. And here you can see that how you can connect your database using IP, also using localhost also. So today we will install one database servers, and we will create tables, database. We'll create some values. We will try to retrieve all those values, and we will grant the user. Particularly, you can create accounts, user accounts, and you can provide the access to user to particular database, particular tables, particular entity, that you can do that. So today we will see how we can do all those things. So these are the steps, like how you can install the MariaDB server, MariaDB client. You can create a MariaDB server also. You can enable the server. You can start the server. You can check which particular port it is listening, and how you can connect, how you can create a user for database servers, so that your user can connect the database and retrieve the information, whatever the things they want to do, how they can do. Here are the steps we have given. These are the steps. Create user report, how you can create a password for user, how you can grant the permission to user. These are the main things that we are going to do today. And how we can connect the user, how we can take the backup of the our database. Let us suppose if anything goes wrong, our database got corrupted, how we can restore it back, how we can perform a backup, particularly in Linux server. Today we will see the performing the backups of our database servers, and we will also try to restore the database as well. And so these are the main things that we have in MariaDB. So while doing, we will try to do most of the things, but if anything is left, we can have another session for that, because it's a very long chapter. So let's see how we can do that. So these are the main things in RHEL, particularly in the MariaDB. So let us start implementations. So we have a one server over here. These servers, we don't have a database, so we will make a server as a database server, MariaDB. So we will install most of the things in MariaDB. So we'll not only install client, we'll install servers and all their dependencies. We'll try to cover all those things. So here we can I will show you one by one. So here I am trying to install the MariaDB right now. So it will try to pull all their dependencies from repository, my Red Hat repository. So it might take some time. So it's right now it's checking all their dependencies from the repository. So here you can see that I'm trying to install server as well as client also, and their dependencies like Java client, MariaDB backup, everything I will try to install. And I was also trying to install one test server as well, so that we can do our operations as. So these are the dependencies we have, you can see in this database. So let us start do installations for MariaDB. So you can see that it's supporting Perl, DBI. So I'm trying to take, you can see that cluster technology is also getting installed here. So we are installing all their dependencies, in particularly in RHEL 8, the latest technology. So we have 52 packages. I'm trying to install all those packages. I did take some time because around 714 megabytes of data is going, we're going to install. So it will take some time, around 2-3 minutes. By this time, let us go over PPT. And in this PPT, I already explained here like how we can make our server. We can also do installation on containers, and we can create a flexible apps using MariaDB. So we also discussed like how it is supporting HTTP web servers also. And it's you can create a distributed data storage. You can keep those servers in local disk or store also, a storage area network also. You can it will support most of basic storage technology. And we will see today how to use database, how to update tables, how to fetch records from tables. These are the common things that we are going to cover today. If anything left, we'll have another session so that we are going to do all those things. Let us see our installations. So here you can see right now it's installing most of the dependencies. It's taking. So we will also do, after creating a tables and database, we will take the backups and we will delete the tables database, we'll drop the tables and we'll try to recover from the backup so that you will have a complete implementation knowledge about MariaDB, how corrupted database can be restored it back. So these are the things that we are going to cover today. So it will take some time. So it's now you can see that it's also installing the OpenJDK. And particularly if you are talking about the OpenStack technology, MariaDB is the backend. They're all data, usage data, systems, all records is storing in MariaDB. So we need to have the complete knowledge of MariaDB in order to support hybrid cloud technology. So let us see. It's almost trying to install. So right now. So here you can see the most important thing, particularly the key features. Because of the open source technology, you can install MariaDB not only in Unix, Red Hat, you can install in Windows also, Ubuntu also. Most of the flavors is supporting MariaDB. So right now you can see that installation is going on. So by the time we will cover some the important things about RDBMS terminology. So what exactly the database? We will create a database today and we'll create a tables as well. We will see how to retrieve the records from tables. We'll insert some values on tables so that we will have the idea of how to do that. How we'll connect the database, that we'll see how it operates. Many languages, HTTP language, PHP language. It provides Galera cluster technology. So we'll see all those things today. Implementation we'll cover in two parts because it's a very long session. So today we'll cover how to create a table and database, how to prepare the records, and Anything which is pending, like creating users, updating records, connecting database, that we'll cover in next sessions. So, and the remaining, we will also take the backups of our logical backups. We'll take the snapshots as also, and we can mount in logical volumes also, these database. These things you can do that. So let us see whether installation is completed or not. Just keep installing. It will take some time. So now you can see that the installation has been completed now. So most of the dependencies has been resolved. Everything has been installed. So let us start our operations. So now our server is a database server. So now we have installed. So now let us first of all enable MariaDB. Enable MariaDB as well. We have enabled the MariaDB. We'll start MariaDB, our process. Now MariaDB has been installed. Now we'll check the status. So here you can see it's running, loading. So now we'll say their configurations files, where it is configuration ticket is getting stored. So now what exactly you can see here, this is the main configuration file of MariaDB where most of things is getting updated here. You can see this is the etc mycnf.d. Right now it's a client, nothing is getting installed. So we'll see how to do that. So now if we have a firewall, we have to add service. So today I'll show you how to, if firewall is not there, we'll enable firewall as well. System CTL start. So now we will see, we will add the service as the MySQL service. So right now my firewall is running. So right now, so you can see that my service has been installed. We will also reload the firewall as well. So now it's we have added the service. You can check so that only authenticated user can see the firewall is running right now. So now we will do some implementations. I will check which particular port it is running. You can see here it is running on 3306 port number, the MySQL service. So now let us connect our database. But before connecting, we need to do installations. So how we can do installations today we'll see. So there's a MySQL secure installation. We have already enabled the firewall. Now we'll do the installations. MySQL secure installation will do. So here you can see we'll put MySQL secure installation. Enter current password for root. Enter for none. Right now we have not given any password for our user. we just did installation. So let us support. So set root password. Yes, I want to set the root password for remove anonymous user. Yes, I don't want any kind of I want to make it secure. So disallow root login remotely. If you want to make secure from remote servers, you should not log in as a root user. So I will support yes. Remove test database. No, we need one database so that we can do our reload privilege tables now. Yes, I want to do that. So see, now my MariaDB has been configured. So we have given one root password for access, and we have configured our MariaDB, and now we will connect our database. MySQL -u root -p for password. So now it will ask you have to give. So now I'm connected. I'm connected with my MariaDB server. So now we will see what are the database by defaults we have and how we can create tables, how we can do all those things. So today we will see all those. So let us suppose I want to know what are the database we have. So here you can see by default three database we have: information schemas, MySQL. So I want to use MySQL. So now you can see the prompt has been changed. Now it is supporting MySQL. Now inside the MySQL database, what are the tables we have? So you can see these are the tables it's supporting MySQL. So if any tables you want to know what are the tables, what are the columns we have, what are the features we have, what are the float types, what are the character types we have. So just describe those tables. Let us suppose I want to describe user. You can see here, everything will come. Field extra, what are the fields, what are the password, what are the character type, what are the null key, primary, whether it is a primary key or foreign key. The common database commands we can see and that every administrator is supposed to know. So now you can see that we are able to see the contents of our database. So now if you want to exit, better to use quit. And now I'm exit out from my MariaDB. Now what exactly we will do? We will create our own database on MariaDB. We'll create our own tables. We'll create our own rows, user, everything we'll do it so that you will have a common knowledge of database service, so that while doing supporting hybrid cloud like OpenShift or OpenStack, you need to have a proper understanding of how MariaDB is supporting those technology that we will see today. So let us start it. So I'm connecting again. But now I'm connected with my MariaDB database servers. My servers is database servers now. So what exactly I am going to do? I am creating my own database. So what I will do, I will create one database inventory. Okay. So let us you see Right now that inventory is not there. Create database inventory. So here now you can see my one database has been created. Inventory has been created. So the common thing is create database inventory. Now I want to go inside the inventory. So what I will do, use inventory. Now you see my prompt has been changed. Now inside the inventory right now we don't have a tables. Right now nothing is there. So we will create tables. So how do we create a tables? Tables generally, you know that I already explained here. What are the contents of tables here? You can see this is the main things. Database can have multiple tables, column, row, primary key, foreign key, indexes, referential integrity, many things we can have. So now we will see how to create a tables, general tables, normal tables will create. So here I have created one contents here. I am creating one tables, my guests. I will explain. Here you can see in tables, my guests, I am taking identity of this my guest, which is my primary key, the main key which is relating to other tables, that is called primary, and the first name, their first name, last name, their email address, and in which date they are coming. So these are the common things. Only 4 columns I've taken. One is ID, one is first name, last name, their email ID. So here I've given the statement create table my guest, and in brackets I have kept all this data. So let us start. See, now my tables has been created. Now if you will see tables, your tables has been created inside inventory database. So now we will create another tables as well. Let us similarly we will create another table tutorials. So we can keep our books information like who is taken, which guest has taken, which books, everything. So in general, let us suppose what I did again the same, create table tutorials, tutorial ID, which title is taken, what are the author, submission date, their primary key, tutorial ID. So now we have 2 tables. Inside our invent database, we have 2 tables. Now we want to insert the tables, values. How we'll do that? That we are going to see today, so that we can have the records of our guests as well as the whatever the information they have taken, that how we'll keep track of all those things, that we will see. So let us insert. You can insert in many ways. So I will show you most of the ways how we can insert our data. So let us do one by one. Here, what exactly I'm going to, in single statement also you can do, and in multiple statement you can also do that. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm inserting my data to my tables tutorials TBL. Their information I'm giving, one values there I'm giving, the author pension, their books, their submission date. I'm giving general values here. So you can see one row is affected. We have given insert into table name and the values. So now if I will see the data, select star from tutorials.tbl. These are, see, the data is coming here. But generally we are not supposed to insert like that. Generally application is taking care of all those values. Generally whenever we are going to any websites, it's giving us a user form where we are filling those data, and those data is getting programmed by our scripting language like PHP, HTTP, .NET, whatever the technology you are using, and storing those things in tables. But here I am doing manually for proper understanding. So now what we will do, similarly, we will install another records as well. And if anywhere, if we have problems, so we will check what exactly the problems we have by exiting out. So here we can see, am I connecting again? So now let us put the values in similar way. So here, what exactly I am going to do? I am going to put our data in my guest table. Values, something, if anything is wrong, then we need to check what exactly. Here you can see we have not given the comma, first name and last name. So we had to see how to do that. So generally we can support in multiple ways. Now we are putting values. First name, last name, email ID. We'll give so if anything which is wrong, particularly while inserting, how we can exit out, that we will see here. So here exactly in my guest tables, you can see that we are giving all the information, first name, last name, email, ID, and it's right now not taking. So we need to check what exactly we are doing wrong. So what we will see, see at my guest we have nothing is there in my guest right now. So we'll check in other tables. See the records is there. So similarly, we'll see what exactly that how to insert and how to keep those records updated in uh, multiple tables. We'll create some tables here, and similarly, you can create multiple database in MariaDB. So that exactly we are going to see, but in all things we cannot cover in one session. We will take another session for that, and I will come back with you with more like tables and database so that and we'll also see what exactly how we can take a database backups, how we can take snapshots, how we can map all those things. So we'll see in another sessions. Today we covered like a database technology that I am already explained here in my database. So what exactly we cover. So I will come back with you with some more implementations, particularly in MariaDB. We'll see and how to do that, how to create backups, how to grant the privilege for user, how to create multiple tables that we will see today. So that I'm winding up here. So because that we will see, we will create a multiple tables and all their records and everything, and we'll create users as well. How you will see how to create because by default we are installing by root, but in particularly if you have a multiple database user, how you will grant the permission to database that we will see today. That we'll have a separate session for that, and I will come back with you with the next sessions for more details about MariaDB. So I'm winding up here and closing this session right now. Thanks for watching.